Hey guys, Breach here, and we are back with more Dragon Conquest. And this is the place to be, the best fish restaurant in all of Pescara. But fish are so pricey these days and they won't sell us any. Rumor has it that someone's been buying up all their stock. Boy, what I wouldn't give for a bit of pickled perch right now. Well, I don't really like to eat fish, but if you tell me I can't have it, it's fresh fish you're after. I'm afraid the last customer just cleaned me out. I haven't as much as a sardine to offer you. Sorry. But you do have a mini medal, so there's that. Okay. So let's wander around town here for a second. Because there's a certain gentleman who's buying up all of the fish. And he's in town, and there's got to be a reason he's buying the fish. Like, screw fighting the Dread Fiend, the Arch Fiend, any kind of fiends. I want to know what's going on with the fish. What do you have to say, old man? Rod, that boy was born to be a fisherman. Biggest runner in the whole village. Then one day his boat was attacked by vicious sea monsters. Poor lad barely managed to escape the jaws of death. But his legs were broken and his fishing arm was limp as an eel. If you'd seen the state of him, you'd think it was miserable he survived at all. Or a miracle he survived at all. Best thing you can do is just leave him alone. We've tried comforting him, but he's inconsolable. Hey, seeds. I haven't seen seeds in a while. Okay, well, let's figure out where this Rod guy lives. Steal your 7 gold. Huh, what do you want? You're in the way. Get out of here. Move it. Okay. So, let's just sit here and wait for a second. Maybe we have to actually hit a cutscene. Welcome to the fishing village of Pescado. Okay, how do I get you to go do your fucking thing? Do I have to actually see what you're buying the fish for? Is that what's going on here? Let's go check out this here cave up here. Let's talk to this guy. It's no good. Nothing's biting today. What's that? Rod? Hi, he's been known to show his face around here from time to time. He always looks a bit shifty when he skulks in the cave. Wonder what he's up to. Huh. Well, let's hop on our boat and investigate another side of the cave. Maybe that'll trigger old Rod to, get out of this hidey hole. Hey, it's a mermaid. Oh, she's swimming off into there, is she? Well, two can play at that game, mermaid. Ah! Ha! I got you cornered now. Oh, no! Huh. Well, I can't go under rocks, so... I suppose you got away this time. I don't even know why I'm trying to catch the mermaid. But, you know, is what it is. So let's land back at Pescado. Clearly, something shifty's happening with this here mermaid. Let's see if Rod has anything different to say now. Oh, what do you want? You're in the way. Get out of here. Move it. I'm going to go hide over here. See if you do anything. You're not doing anything. Okay, we get one more chance to talk to this guy. Oh, look at the time. I need to get a move on. I got my delivery to make. Yeah, I was about to cut away and try and see what the next story trigger was, so... Good thing we thought of that. Huh, fisherman, or the fish seller guy's going into Rod's place. Well, that's my delivery done. I suppose I'll be going back to the shop then. See you next time, Rod. Thanks for your custom. You again. Can't you see I'm busy? Get out. Go on. Now we have to do our best Sam Fisher impression and follow Gimpy here all the way up to the cave, one step at a time. Can't you just like sprint here in a second? Yeah, he doesn't want to be seen going up there. So we'll stay on the other side of this windmill house. Just want to make sure we keep him on screen. Okay, Rod. I get it. You're gimped out. You've seen some shit. But do you think you could move a little bit faster? Come on. There you go, little buddy. You can rod your way up there. Maybe. I think you can actually like go to the inn and stay, and this goes a touch bit faster. Like he'll just start in the cave. But yeah, he's going to the cave. And wants to make sure he's not followed. So we let him get into the cave. Let's follow him in. Clearly he doesn't want to be followed. And we'll go right up here so we can keep an eye on him. Because he's going to stop there and start looking around, make sure that no one's following him. Rod is excellent at this game. Go back over here. I think there's a... Oh. Okay, get up on the other side of this rock. You can't see me on the other side of a rock. I think Rod needs to get his eyes checked. I feel like he could probably see me here, but apparently he didn't. So we have a lot more leeway than the Deku guards in Majora's Mask. Here's another rock to hide behind. Hide right against this wall. And he's going to go deeper. Now I really should be whispering for this part so that Rod can't hear us as we stalk him through this cave. Let's see, if we stand right here, he's going to go up and around and we can keep an eye on him like the whole way there. Basically, you just want to keep him inside a little bit. Looks like he's got swords on his belt. I like to think those are fish. Okay. Nope, nope. He's turning around. Keep going there, Rod, buddy. You can do it. Oh, hope you don't turn around there. Let's let him get a little bit further along here. Okay, we're all behind the rock, so we shouldn't be able to be seen. Okay, good. Good, good. Hey, we've seen this area from the other side there. Oh, going to the cave? Yeah, you went to the cave. I just kind of want to be done with this part, because Rod moves slow. This is obnoxious. Like, he moves at an obnoxiously slow rate. And he's just kind of an idiot. Like, how do you not hear us following you? You have to be willfully blind to miss out on this. Okay. Keep moving, Rod. You can do it, little buddy. Nope, nope, we got too close. Should be about to pop. Oh, nope, you have to have him on screen to get him to move. Which is no fun. Rock should be guiding us. Or hiding, not guiding. There we go. And he's going to open up a secret passage here that we otherwise wouldn't be able to see. Or at least he's going to have a button to it. And if you failed the stealth section here, you wouldn't get this little section. Oh, now you speed right the fuck up. You're right over that limp, aren't you, Rod? Fucking douche. So, let's go up here, examine the wall. There's a rock shaped just like a button, and we press it. And that opens up the passage. So now we can follow him and see what the hell Rod's buying all these fish for that's probably definitely not that mermaid. It was that mermaid! Oh ho ho, you've been had! Oh, you lot, you don't know when you're not welcome, do you? I'm guessing you see anything strange or startling just now, am I right? Yes, that's what I like to hear. There's nothing to see here. Now sling your hook, go clear off. Okay, let's see what happens if we say no. So you saw something, did you? Well, I'm afraid I can't let you leave this cave alive. Though the shape I'm in now, it's not like I could stop you even if I tried. I suppose you came to try and get your hands on a real live mermaid. But if that's not why you're here, then I'm begging you, don't tell anyone about that mermaid you saw. If word gets out, who knows what could happen to my poor sweet Unda. Oh, Rod! Unda, my scaly love! Listen to me, Rod, there's no need to be suspicious. Nothing in these folks' hearts is deceitful or malicious. That's why I ran away from them earlier. Well, if my Unda sees some good in you, you can't be all bad. So will you keep quiet about her? Yes. I'm so happy I could weep. It seems my Unda's instincts were right. I owe my Unda everything. She saved my life, you see. I remember it like it was yesterday. I ignored the villagers' warnings and went out to the fish in spite of the fierce storm that was raging. A huge wave struck my ship head-on and sank it. It left my arms and legs reduced to this sorry state. I must have swallowed half the ocean. I could feel myself fading fast. It was then that Unda appeared. She took me in her arms and carried me to the safety of this cove. But my poor Unda paid a price for her kindness. With my dear mermaid sisters, I frolicked in the sea. True bliss it was to swim, so joyful and carefree. When the storm had arrived, we turned tail and headed home. But then I heard that voice, so faint and so alone. My heart was sent asunder by those plaintive cries. I knew deep in my soul that I could not swim idly by. It was then that I discovered my one true destiny, to reel in my dear Rod, who waited there for me. While my Unda bravely swam to help me, her fellow mermaids thought she was lost and swam home. Unda was left stranded, unable to cross the monster-infested seas by herself. Since that fateful day, I've been safely hidden here. My Rod made it clear that I have not a thing to fear. I dearly love to take Unda back to her companions, but it's just... Rod, it pains me oh so much to see the anger that you vent. Do you not already realize that I'm perfectly content? Now, if you will excuse me, I need to stretch my fins, for what use is a mermaid without her daily swim? Oh, God, it's fucking Gruntilda from Banjo-Kazooie all over again. Unda may put on a brave face, but I know she dearly wants to return to her true home. But I am not the man I was, and I have not the strength left in my limbs to help her. If only there was someone who had the strength and courage to escort my Unda back to her home. Do you know anyone with a ship and the courage to traverse treacherous waters who could return my Unda to her true home? If there's a reward in it. You do? Who are they? Wait, you don't mean you? Well, I'm not sure you look the part, but if you're sure, right, let's start by seeing this boat of yours. I'll wait here while you go and fetch it. Okay, so we gotta walk all the way back to your fucking asshole cave to our boat and then swim it back around to the other side. Basically, he wants to inspect to make sure that we're not pulling his leg, even though he was the douchebag who saw us pull up to town in the first place. Whenever he said, "Y'all get out of here, ain't no mermaids here," and like stuck his finger in his belly button and ran off to go pick lint or something. Whatever he was doing at his house there. I don't know. Rod makes me uncomfortable. Regardless, we've got a trek all the way out to go get our ship and show it off. Which is really not that bad, considering some of the dungeons we've been to. We probably even could have cast a evac to get out of there, but I'm kind of stubborn, and I want to get some of those jokes out, because if you can't make fun of the game while you're playing it, then you're missing out on a really good facet of fun. So we take our ship back through here, and hey, there they are. Oh, Rod sees our ship. Oh, B, that ship. It's you, isn't it, Hero 6? With that ship, you'll be able to cross the ocean and bring my Unda back to her home. What? Hero 6, I'm begging you. Please bring Unda safely back to where her companions await her. Can I rely on you? Yes. I knew you wouldn't let me down. My darling Unda, please go with these brave folks. What we had, it couldn't last forever. I'm sending you back to where you rightfully belong. But Rod, what about... It pains me to say it, but if you stay here with me, you'll never be truly happy. This isn't your home. But Rod, have you forgotten that special thing we had? I cannot think of leaving. It makes me feel so sad. I don't want to know about you guys' special thing you had, especially since you're top half human, bottom half fish. No, thank you. I'm good. Unda, that's enough. Please go. You cannot stay here. Or whatever kind of splashy noise she made. One day, I swear I will. I will. Rod, my love, I know inside that this is not the end. Every single day I'll pray that we shall meet again. Unda, my scaly love. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about human-mermaid relationships. Unda's fellow mermaids should be living in the sea beyond that strait that lies far to the northeast. That must be the sea on the other side of that floodgate you came through to get here. I'm counting on you. Escort my precious Unda to her home. Yeah, I know where I'm going. Douchebag. I've been there. You haven't. Damn it, Rod. Okay, so where are we now? Yeah, we just gotta wrap around here and follow the northern coastline here. Come on. Like I said, wrap around the northern coastline. Unda, who is now as large as the goddamn ship, is following us. So, you can't lose track of your mermaid. And we want to go to the northeastern part of here. You see on the upper map where there's that little blue kind of looks like the Sheik symbol from Zelda. That's where we're headed. Right up to here. And the mermaids all freak out because ships aren't supposed to be coming here. Oh no! Ova, my dear sister, I beg you, do not flee. It is I, your missing Unda. Have you so soon forgotten me? Unda, precious Unda, is it really you? Do my eyes deceive me? Could this somehow be untrue? You rhyming fox. You're gonna get this shit stuck in my head for the rest of the goddamn day. My precious baby sister, back where she belongs. I had feared the worst. I'm so glad that I was wrong. I can still remember that dark day you disappeared. Was Unda gone forever? This is what we feared. Searching high and low, north to south and east to west, we scoured the vast ocean floor without a second's rest. We lived in mortal fear that you had met some horrid beast, who licked its savage lips and had itself a mermaid feast. Or had you met a worse fate, one too grim to bear? Perhaps you were lured away to some wretched human's lair. Was my mermaid sister helpless, held under lock and key? How could we hope to find her or even set her free? If only you could have known the sleepless nights I did endure, for in my painful state I feared there was no cure. But sister, let me tell you, let me whisper in your ear, not all human beings are as unkind as you fear. For without a sturdy vessel in which to safely sail, I'm sure I would not be alive to tell this very tale. And if my loving Rod had not looked after me so well, I'm afraid I surely would not have a tale to tell. I know I've caused you anguish, lots of misery and pain, but now that we're together, I'll never leave again. All that really matters is that you have returned. All your mermaid sisters were terribly concerned. I must thank you travelers for rescuing my sister. Words could not surely express how terribly I've missed her. Whoever you may be, you have courage and reserve. Here's a little something, no more than you deserve. This is the harp of Lorelei, fabled in mermaid lore. Now take it, I implore you. Go ahead, it's yours. Hero 6 receives Lorelei's harp. Lorelai's harp is going to, again, expand where we can go. And we unfortunately have to play it an obnoxious amount of times throughout the journey. It's one of those items like in Dragon Quest 1, whenever we'd have to play the fairy flute to put the golem asleep, and it does a really long melody and makes you sit through the melody each time. It's like that, or like the Pokemon flute. Okay, yeah, I get it. You're gonna help us get underwater. Yeah, I don't need Madame Luca right now, because I know where I want to go with this thing first. Okay, so now that we have Lorelai's harp, we can go to the bottom of the ocean in our ship and be surrounded by a bubble that helps us breathe, because reasons. Which is cool, because there's some stuff at the bottom of the ocean that is really going to help us out. And the next episode, not today's, because that's going to be way too long of a dungeon to tack on to today's episode, we will end up... Let's see, did that make it into the bag? Nope. Nope, went to Millie. Kind of surprised at that, to be honest. Anyway, tomorrow's episode, we're going to fight another archfiend that just happens to be underwater. But for now, we're going to go underwater. I know that was kind of redundant. But there's a sunken ship somewhere down, right around new enemies. Another reason why we want the hustle dance, because the enemies underwater here can be assholes. They hurt a lot. So, we have the hustle dance, we can mitigate that. Let's see, lightning do enough? No more than surface dwellers. Have Millie do the hustle dance now. Oh, Carver's gonna kill everything before that gets off. Okay, I'll just have her do it at the beginning of next round. Come on, yeah, Gawain gets it a level. He's almost useful. And let's see, where are you, sunken ship? Okay, Millie, I need you to really step up your speed. Well, here's a house. Oh, it's an inn. That's kind of nifty. What do you have to say, lady? Surface just south of here and you'll find yourself out at the open sea. I recommend a good night's sleep when you set off. Who knows what dangers await you there. Yeah, you're not what I'm looking for, but you're nifty, because I didn't know you were here. So, we want to explore a little further north. Fend Fatales. These guys are assholes, if I remember right. Like, they just hit really fucking hard. Every time. Oh, Fierce Fire. Underwater. Because reasons. We're just gonna get boiled down here. And you guys have a shit ton of health. Like, that's not even a funny amount of health. Let's do a roundhouse kick, and you back on the hustle dance. Let's get us all to max. Because I don't trust these douchebags. Come on. Let's finish this one off. Now that I have everyone to full... Yep, he's going to do Fierce Fire. It wouldn't be Dragon Quest without having an AoE right after you get yourself to full health. Carver, you better go before this motherfucker. Damn it, Carver. Ugh. Okay, well, right around here... It's down on this part of the ocean, I know that. There should be a sunken ship. Somewhere around here. Okay, so it helps if I'm looking in the correct location, which I was not. Okay, Millie, I'm really going to need you to step your speed game up. Because whenever you don't do anything in the entire round, it means that we get fucked. And I'm tired of getting fucked. So where we want to go is right there. There's a sunken ship. And there are some really nasty fucking enemies that can be here. Now, back when we were doing the Spiegelspire, I told you there's another place in the game that doesn't have a area level cap to it. The sunken ship is one of those other places. Now, some people prefer to grind here, some people prefer Spiegelspire. I'm not sure which one I prefer. The ultimate key is what we came here to get. What do we got in this one? A pair of glass slippers, which is a style accessory. But let's see what's over on this other side before I end up calling it a day on the episode. Is there not like a mini medal or anything here? Heavy armor? And we'll give it to somebody. Okay, well, let's get out, and I think there's a town directly to the north of us that I don't think we've been to even. So, let's see, to get out, oh, where are we going now? That's party talk. Press A to surface your ship. And then there's reef there. Because of course there's reef there. Well, I'm going to call it a day on today's episode. Next time, we're going to go take on something else in the depths. Go through a dungeon, kill a boss, you know, fuck some shit up. Have a good time. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you have a good one. Peace.